Stay tuned for comments after the video.
We'll be having fun again at Pooh Corner, but for today, we'll just have to say, toodaloo, so long and goodbye. Toodaloo, so long and goodbye.
You're watching the Disney Channel's Spring Preview. Next, join those lovable, huggable hounds on Pound Puppies, followed by the raccoons. After that, join your favorite wisecracking duck for Donald Duck Presents, today on the Disney Channel. Get ready for Jim Henson's Tales from a special place called Fraggle Rock. Premiering Saturday, May 5th, the Disney Channel brings you an exclusive invitation from some fun furry friends.
Fraggles?
That's Fraggles to you. Come on down to Fraggle Rock.
Down to Fraggle Rock.
Yes, I do.
Ew, Pound Puppies! They're yucky, icky poo!
Soon I'll catch every pup, and then I'll lock 'em all up. You Pound Puppies, your rebel days are through!
We're Pound Puppies, loving and so blue.
Yo, Pound Puppies!
With puppy power too. For every pup and pup that a happy home we will get. We're Pound Puppies, we wanna go home with you.
In this video, we watched a set of bumpers, promos, and other features that ran on the Disney Channel in 1990. Included was a listing of upcoming shows, a promo for Fraggle Rock, the animated series, a Disney Channel Shadow Puppets ID with Mickey Mouse hands, a little feature highlighting fridge art from viewers, a bumper for AfterToon Time, and the intro to Pound Puppies. This set of promos gives us a look at what afternoons were like on the Disney Channel in 1990. At this time in history, the Disney Channel was still a pay TV service like HBO or Cinemax, and they were serving two groups of audiences, both kids and adults. In 1990, the Disney Channel had definitely set aside afternoons from 3 to 6 p.m. for kids during the week, although in general, the entire first half of the day starting at 9 a.m. was very kid-friendly. But from 3 to 6 p.m., it was definitely geared toward kids, with programs like Welcome to Pooh Corner, followed by AfterToon Time, The Raccoons, Donald Duck Presents, Kids Incorporated, and Mickey Mouse Club. In the video, we saw a promo for Fraggle Rock, the animated series. The series first ran on NBC in 1987. Fraggle Rock, the animated series, had only one season with just 13 episodes. The Disney Channel ran reruns of the show from 1990 until 1995. It's hard to think of a Disney Channel without shows like DuckTales and Tailspin, but in 1990, those shows hadn't made their way to the Disney Channel. In fact, they really didn't show up on the channel until much, much later, probably because they were still popular in syndication. If you remember seeing those shows on the channel back then, that's because the Disney Channel did run previews of some of those series like Tailspin before they started their run in syndication. But once they were in syndication, they no longer appeared on the channel. That's why the Disney Channel was running other animated series like Fraggle Rock and Pound Puppies in 1990. Next, we saw one of those fun Mickey Mouse hands IDs. In this one, a spotlight is shined on the familiar horizontals that serve as the background for the Disney Channel's logo. In the spotlight, Mickey is making shadow puppets. By the end, he makes a Disney Channel logo and adjusts the round border of the spotlight to form the shape of a TV screen. Following that, we saw a nice little feature I'm calling fridge art. I think the feature may have really been called Small World. In this feature, Mickey's hands appear in front of a refrigerator door. He then hangs a picture on the fridge and it begins to cycle with drawings sent in by young viewers. This was a nice way to form a connection with viewers and is pretty cute too. Instructions on how to send in your child's picture probably appeared in the Disney Channel magazine because there's no mention of how to participate in the feature itself. After that, we come to the most interesting part of this video, the opening bumper or title for AfterToon Time. I had to do some research on this one. At first, I thought it may have been an early attempt by the channel at doing a themed program block, but that's not really the case. AfterToon Time was a placeholder used by the Disney Channel to run a rotating set of programs in a half-hour time slot on weekdays from 3:30 to 4 o'clock p.m. If we look at the program grid in the Disney Channel magazine, which was the guide for the channel, we see that AfterToon Time ran on weekdays from 3:30 to 4 o'clock p.m. And when we look at the daily guide, we see that each day of the week a different show was running in that time slot under the AfterToon Time banner. On Monday, it was Herself the Elf. Tuesday, it was The Mouse Factory. Wednesday was Pound Puppies. Thursday was The Wuzzles. And Friday was Pound Puppies again. So in a way, AfterToon Time was a lot like Donald Duck Presents in that it really only served as a themed name for a rotating slot that showed a different animated series or special each day. At the end of this video, we got to see the beginning of Pound Puppies as it aired on the Disney Channel in 1990. Pound Puppies was an animated series that first ran on ABC from 1986 until 1987. It was made by Hanna-Barbera and based on the toy line from Tonka. In 1991, Tonka was purchased by Hasbro. The original series ran for 2 seasons, producing 26 episodes with 36 stories. A second series was produced in 2010 that ran for 3 seasons with 65 episodes. Pound Puppies is a bit like Hogan's Heroes with its premise. A set of dogs in a pound operate an underground to help other dogs find new owners. The Pound Puppies even have an underground base under the pound like the tunnels under Stalag 13 in Hogan's Heroes. After watching this video, you can see that it was a very different Disney Channel back in 1990, one that felt a lot more like a kid-friendly version of HBO than the Disney Channel we got later. In fact, the Disney Channel was like this until the last few years of the 90s when some of those Disney afternoon cartoon shows started to appear on the channel, and they started to get into themed program blocks like Playhouse Disney, Zoog Disney, and Vault Disney. They also started to air a lot of kid-friendly programs that originally ran on ABC like Muppets Tonight and Dinosaurs. And during the late 1990s, they started making the Disney Channel available on higher cable tiers without a monthly subscription fee. In a way, you could say we're looking at the last few years of the Disney Channel as a pay channel in this video. Was it better or worse? You be the judge. It was certainly different, that's for sure. Well, those are my comments for this video. If you like these retro videos, please subscribe. Give this video a thumbs up, click the notification bell, and leave a comment. All these things really help the channel. Keep watching for more retro videos like this and other retro videos like Retro Talk. Take care of yourself and look out for others. Talk to you later. Bye.
This video brought to you by StockAgogo.com, Stock Photos.